What up, y'all? It's your girl Des coming to you today to go ahead and bring y'all Love and Hip Hop Hollywood Season 6, Episode motherfucking 1, Hot Girl Summer. Alright, now I got some notes for this motherfucker, so let's go ahead and get this shit on the road. Now, it opens up with Apryl and Fizz dumbasses, okay? We already knew this was gonna have to come, because what the fuck? And one thing I didn't know is that Zella's ass is back. And I'm like, alright, cool. You can be back, sis, because you was funny. But hopefully you keep your motherfucking hands to yourself and don't sneak nobody, okay? Let's do no sneak attack. And I know that Mr. Ray's not on there. Maybe he'll be back later on this season. Who knows if they get another motherfucking scene together. But, y'all, does Moniece still love and want to be with Fizz? Because, literally, it's the same thing every motherfucking season. You can't force somebody to respect you, sis. Period. Like, she really be crying about how Fizz lets these women talk to her type of way. And don't get me wrong, she has a right to feel some type of way. But if it keeps happening, sis, just let it go. Who cares at this point? These bitches ain't got to say, you can just ignore these motherfucking bitches. Fuck them. But none of the motherfucking list. In the scene, Fizz tells us about how after 15 years, B2K is back on a millennial tour. He said he had to figure out how to become a solo artist after the group had fell out or whatever the fuck. And I'm just like, when did you have a solo career? I kind of remember maybe one song, maybe two. But was he good, y'all? Y'all let me know. Maybe I could be asleep now. I don't mind being asleep. Just wake me the fuck up and let me know what the fuck is going on now. He's in the gym working out with Spectacular, fine ass. Like that man just aged so gracefully. And J Boog. Every time I see J Boog, I just think about Lil Saint. I just cannot. They explain how J Boog and Fizz were always cool. They were always friends. And Fizz talks about how he shares a bus with Raz, but talking about how he's not close with him. And basically how Raz be wishy-washy with his moods. Fizz also said that O started acting funny after his first single when he went solo. So it ain't been the same ever since. So he's basically only cool with J Boog, aka Lil Saint. Now, they show clips of Moniece and Apryl on IG Live arguing with each other. And then Spectacular questioning how does O feel about Fizz and Apryl, and is this going to affect their tour? And Fizz is just brushing off, saying that, you know, if O feels some type of way, he can reach out to him if it's really that serious, because he is around his kids. Fizz was just saying he only been friends with J Boog, so basically this whole shit with O is just business and that's it. So aka he don't own that nigga no apology or loyalty because they're not friends. So, in that just little 3 to 5 minutes right then and there, it was said to us why Fizz don't give a fuck. Next scene, it flashes over to Apryl telling us how her and O was together for 4.5 years, and how after she had their second child together, 2 months later that nigga motherfucking bounced, motherfucking try to get joint or full custody. I'm not sure. But then how he motherfucker put a restraining order on her motherfucking ass. And she said she has not a faintest motherfucking blues clue why he wants to do such a thing. And I'm like, okay. I wasn't watching Love and Hip Hop at that time, so I don't know how toxic this motherfucking relationship was. But who knows? So she at the beach with Boobie and talking about being in court with O. She's saying she really hasn't talked about the nigga until now. I guess I don't follow Apryl, so I did start hearing about shit as of last year, but I guess this is when they were recording everything. Next scene, we got Princess and Ray J. Being parents done changed them. You know, Ray says it's tough being a parent and still maintaining their fire in their relationship. Ray J seems like a cool ass dad. You know, it's really cute seeing him with his daughter. And he meets up with A1 at the park for a play date. Now, A1's confessional sounds so goddamn scripted. Like, I need more from you, nigga. You've been doing this shit for goddamn me too motherfucking long to just be sounding like that. Like, I need you to get your shit together. Please. A1 tells Ray J that Lyrica the second done motherfucking booked a one-way trip to who the fuck knows what and ain't been back home in 10 motherfucking days. And we found out it's because of some women that's been messaging her in her motherfucking phone about her husband, so she couldn't take that shit no more, and she motherfucking said, I'm out this bitch for now. let me just say this. A1's faux locks, I'm glad he cut them bitches off. I believe he did cut them bitches off, but I'm glad he did. Cause all up here, like your shit ain't supposed to look like that. His shit looked like they were struggling. I need that to do better. I need that to be better. If you want to get some shit like that again, do better. A1 tells Ray he feels like their marriage is about to be a wrap. Next scene, K. Michelle and her new nose tell us how, in the past year she's had 8 surgeries and 2 blood transfusions. And I wonder if she included her new motherfucking nose job within that. But nonetheless, she said that she's been fighting for her life. I still cannot believe she fucked up with her nose. Like, that shit really, teach his own, this is your body, do whatever the fuck you please. But I just found it motherfucking ironic how she says that, she's loving herself again and how she's getting all that, the surgeries that she had to make her ass and shit bigger, she's getting that shit taken out because she's starting to love herself. And then in the same motherfucking breath, you get your damn nose chipped off. Like, she was just so pretty to me. Now she just looks so weird. She's still pretty, but it's just different. Like, you had that natural flair. You know what I'm saying? When niggas get mad, like, now her shit just. But anyway, she in the studio talking to her producer, basically saying this is going to be her last R&B project for a while because she's about to get into motherfucking country. And then it shows us the clip of when she was going off on those motherfuckers in Nashville about how they don't respect her as a goddamn country artist, doing everything but motherfucking prove them wrong just by motherfucking singing. All you had to do was sing, sis. Just fucking sing. You already on the motherfucking platform and got a goddamn mic. You might as well do some Yoda or some shit. Give us the goddamn Toy Story song, anything. But God, listen, child. Next scene is Jason Lee's predatory ass, allegedly. Now, April's working with him with his gossip blog, Hollywood Unlocked. They say April isn't messy and don't be telling her business. And I'm like, well, why did she decide to do so and acting ass this summer on live? Like, I'm talking about telling all of her motherfucking business. What happened? So now I'm kind of intrigued. Because I haven't really heard about April like that. And so now she's just always talking and you just hear her, girl, I guess we can't wait to see this shit unravel. So Fizz went over there to talk to them and Jason Lee asked him about the tour and Moniece. Fizz says that the first 2 shows were rocky because they only had 2 weeks of rehearsal and say how Raz B was rusty. And I was just looking at the screen like, wait a minute. I remember seeing those motherfucking videos when they came out, and it looked like Raz B was putting in 125% in the motherfucking dance moves. It looked like Fizz was the motherfucker who was barely hitting them damn moves. So I'm just like, I need the Raz B slander to halt. Wait a minute now. Hold up. Like, Raz B was giving all that he motherfucking had. It was Fizz that was looking like a goddamn plum fool. But that's just my motherfucking opinion, but I guess. Then he says that it's all Moniece's fault that they're now on the blogs. And April upset because Moniece basically said that she be using her pussy to get some money. Alright? April thinks she could destroy Moniece in words. And I'm like, this will be motherfucking good to see. Because Moniece, child, I would love to see that. They say they don't think that Moniece wants Fizz to be happy or successful and all that type of shit. Jason Lee asked if they already fucked, and April's like, Fizz done seen me bucket ass naked and we still ain't fucked. And I'm like, then the producer asked April in her bootleg ass confessionals, pause, what the fuck is going on with the quality of the goddamn confessionals? Why do they look like that? Y'all look so run down. Get this shit together. But basically, the producer asked her in the confessionals, are her and Fizz fucking each other? And then she gonna like turn around low-key snap and getting all zesty, asking why we want to know. It's her pussy. I'm like, bitch, because this is literally your storyline. You open up the show with this fake-ass relationship y'all have. So what you mean? Of course we're gonna motherfucking ask. Of course they're going to ask because they know that we the people, the audience, want to know what the fuck is going on. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Of course we want to know. Next scene, we're introduced to Brittany B. and she lists her credentials, but I have no fucking idea who she is, but I know the people she has worked with. And then Blac Chyna comes through in her offense, and she was looking really good. Like, she was looking really good. And I hope we see Blac Chyna a little bit more, because I really feel like her show didn't get enough plays. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't really watch her show like that on Zeus TV, but Chyna, I would like to just see what she's doing, because she's cool. I feel like she's a really good, kind-hearted person, like, for real. Everybody just talks about her because she has all these surgeries, but at the end of the day, that's her motherfucking life, her business. But Blac Chyna basically tells Britney, I'm guessing that they're friends, or they are friends. She tells her that she wants to start doing her own music thing. So we might see Chyna some more in this. Next scene, we got A1. He says that he's been focusing on his music and child. He's over there in the studio, and how he'll be doing some shows with T-Pain. Once again, this green screen is irking my goddamn nerves. They gotta do better than this, because their confessionals are tacky as all hell. Now, Jason Lee comes by A1 studio and gives him a heads up about the whole Summer Bunny video that he got in his possession, so he can get in front of it. Now, that was some friend shit. Like, listen, even though I run a whole blog and I put people's business out there, I'm allowing you to get in front of this because you're my friend. A1 says how it's last year's shit, and Lyrica knows what he done, and he knows what Lyrica has done, but then turns around and says, nah, she doesn't know about this, she doesn't know about that. And I'm just like, what? Pick one, sis. Does she know or does she not motherfucking know? No, she doesn't. And then basically say he ain't asking, but telling Jason Lee he better not leak the shit. And Jason Lee is unbothered like a motherfucker, asking him, did this happen while Lyrica was pregnant? And A1 is like, fuck all the questions. And Jason Lee is like, okay, I'll apologize for doing my job, nigga. Like, the fuck? And A1 acting like somebody scared of his faux lock having ass. Threatening Jason Lee because he said he gonna pray to the Lord about it. Like, child, please, gonna talk about some, you gonna meet the Lord or some shit. Like, nigga, ain't nobody scared of your, nigga, get the fuck out of here. Next scene, Kate Michelle explains that the reason why she's getting a bigger home is because she's about to have twin girls, and because she had a lot of surgery last year on her body, it still needs some time to recoup. So she has this woman that she met at IKEA because she saw her little girls running around, and then that's how they met and all this type of shit. Child, when her motherfucking surrogate got out there, I was like, is this motherfucking Paris? I was literally, my first thought was, oh shit, her and Paris are cool now. Girl, literally, I don't know why. And then when we saw her again, I was just, oh, they don't look alike. But some for reason, from afar, while she was walking up, I thought that shit was Paris. They in the car, and old girl asked Kay, what's she gonna do if she driving and the kids crying in the back seat. Kay Michelle talking about, so I'm gonna tell him to stop. Bitch, you have a whole teenage son. You should know what the fuck is telling him stop gonna do. Like, Kay Michelle, don't look stupid on TV. Please don't do that. Don't do that. Next scene, now Lyrica the first and the Bentley child, what's their baby name? Anyway, they're picking up Lyrica the second, all right, and the child looks just like him and A1. Them motherfuckers must have been getting all on Lyrica's nerve. That's what them old folks say. The motherfucker who your child looked like, that was the motherfucker that was getting on your goddamn nerves the whole goddamn pregnancy. And child, they must have been trampling on them motherfuckers. But Lyrica the second, like I said earlier, told her mama how a lot of these hoes been messaging her about them fucking around with her husband, and she's thinking about leaving A1. So what's up with that little ass tattoo on A1's motherfucking chest? What is that? What is that? In the middle, a little bitty ass motherfucking tattoo. Like, nigga, if you don't get a motherfucking chest piece and go on somewhere, and if you not, button the bitch up, cause don't nobody want to see that little scrawny ass goddamn me tattoo on your motherfucking chest, nigga. In the fucking middle. Come on. Now, Lyrica and A1, they have a discussion because she's at home, and basically A1 tries to tell her about herself and ask her why she left and all that type of bullshit. And Lyrica the second's like, I know you ain't motherfucking talking, nigga. You barely motherfucking home. I'm about to motherfucking get a goddamn me toy my goddamn self because you not pleasing me on some shit. Now, A1 feeling some type of way because Lyrica the second is already mad. So he's not going to take this opportunity to tell her about Summer Bunny, which he should have. Because once again, Jason Lee gave him what? Some time to get in front of it. Oh, okay. Now, real quick, I was confused. Like, I know she was playing or whatever, but I was just confused on why Lyrica the second was, like, literally just, like, on the floor, fake crying and begging for A1. Like, ma'am, if you don't get the fuck up. Next scene. Princess meets Ray at this dungeon on some BDSM dominatrix shit. Did I say that right? Dominatrix. She's the dom, okay? This is basically her way to spice some shit up in their marriage, in their relationship. And I love how Ray is comfortable with showing his zaddy bod, okay? That's just so cute because a lot of men are really self-conscious about their bodies and they feel like they gotta have a fucking 6-8 pack and all this other type of shit, and you don't need all that. Different shows for different motherfucking folks. So I really love that he felt comfortable enough for doing that on TV. And his dick print, I was just like, oh yeah, that he sure did have a big dick in that goddamn sex tape. But nonetheless, sorry. Now Princess talking about she don't like seeing him in pain, but if he ever tries to play her like A1 doing Lyrica the second, it's gonna be a whole different motherfucking story, and she gonna fuck him up. Like, at first tries to defend A1, she's like, if you try to defend his ass, we'll just start this whole shit over. And then Ray J switched to real quick, like, oh no, he shouldn't be doing that. He shouldn't be doing. He should be saying faithful. Like, Ray J is good motherfucking TV. He gives me life in his confessionals. He's funny. I like him. He's my favorite. Next. Now, obviously, with Princess bringing up the fact how Ray better not be doing her like A1 did Lyrica the seconds because the shit has hit the blogs. Jason Lee then prayed and got his motherfucking answer, obviously. Now, Lyrica the second been with Lyrica the first, and A1 been denying every motherfucking thing. Real quick, Lyrica the second wrong for having her mama motherfucking up there in that wig. Like, I don't understand why. Why are we depending on wigs like this? Like, y'all got too much motherfucking money for this shit. Like, I am over it. And then real quick, did anybody see that motherfucking video of Lyrica the first doing something with her songs and like on a tree? She was literally like gyrating on a tree. Did y'all see that? I'm gonna have to find that shit. Cause I was just like, where is motherfucking Lyrica Jr.? Please. Now, A1 says that Jason Lee went against his wishes and now his wife is mad. And I'm like, nigga, what? He came to you and gave you a heads up and you didn't take advantage of the motherfucking opportunity, you fool. And now it's somebody else's fault instead of yours. I'm just starting to see A1 in a different light, and he just got this vibe I'm not fucking with. So while he's talking about how, you know, Jason Lee went against his wishes and all that type of bullshit, he's packing his bag and he's leaving because he got his show with T-Pain. So he's going on tour. So Lyrica the second, she come home with the baby and she like looking around and can't find A1, so she FaceTimes him and it's just like, you know, where you at? So you going on tour and you couldn't say bye? And then A1 talking about some of the same reason why you just left and couldn't say bye. That's some weak ass shit. And I hope this shit is motherfucking fake, because nigga, that shit really pissed me off. Like, she obviously had a motherfucking reason to leave. So don't motherfucking try to turn around like you doing something. Child, like, it was your fault, you asshole. That's why she left in the first motherfucking place. A1 is manipulative as fuck. And I feel bad for Lyrica the second. If this storyline is somewhat true when it comes to their reality, I feel bad for her. So she asking him why he on FaceTime with other bitches. And low-key, she was getting a little bit loud. I was just like, can you put the baby down? Can you put the baby in his room or sit him down in a bassinet or something? Have the child relax. Like, you ain't, like, turn up so hard. Basically, she's asking him, you know, why he got her looking stupid up in the blogs. And then A1's answer is, why are you looking at the blogs? Are you serious? Like, oh, I would have flipped shit. Like, the fact that she motherfucking chunked her phone or threw her phone down the way she did, I'm like, bitch, that is realistic. Because I would have been upset like a motherfucker. Like, been there, sis. Run. Run, bitch. And don't look motherfucking back. Okay. Next scene, Apryl, Moniece. Now, Apryl in the confession is talking about they're internet bullies and they're people who talk shit online but won't say shit in person. And then the camera pans to Moniece and I'm just like, really? I don't get that vibe from Moniece. I feel like she says shit and she'll tell you, you know, that she said that shit. Now, Moniece walking in there and she basically, you know, they do these fake ass pleasantries. And Moniece says, you know, well, I've been hearing your disses you've been making about me. And April's like, oh, well, yeah. But April's saying Moniece is foul for saying how she extorts her pussy for money. Moniece honestly says, look, I understand how you feel the way you feel, but she was powered by her emotions, and she doesn't like being perceived as the crazy, bitter ex. And Apryl cuts her off and is just like, look, you gonna have to stop victimizing yourself. And low-key, I was starting to see that as well. But Moniece is like, nah, she can own up to her antics and how she can go from 0 to 100, but she's like, y'all not about to make me look like the motherfucking aggressor. And I thought she's about to give us some examples on how she didn't start the shit, but then she says how she's been drugged through the mud by Fizz and all this other type of shit about being a parent for a long ass time, so no one's going to sit in her face again and tell her about the father of her child. And somebody help me, because that shit, all that shit confused the fuck out of me. I'm just like, where the fuck is the correlation? You drag through the mud, ain't nobody gonna sit up here and tell you about your baby daddy. What? Being with somebody else. What are you talking about? What does that have to do with anything? Please, why? What? I think Moniece is still in love with the motherfucker. So she is too invested in what the fuck Fizz got going on. I don't really think she's really much bitter, but I think it's jealousy at the end of the day. But real quick, 2 points from the trailer. Apple Watch is back and her son looks just like her. Like when it just showed his face or whatever, I was just like, damn, that must be Apple Watch's child. And then it showed Apple, I'm just like, damn, like took her whole face. And then Summer Bunny, we knew she was gonna be on this bullshit, y'all. Well, we knew this. We called this shit out last year. But nonetheless, what y'all thought about the motherfucking first episode? Y'all feel like it's giving us something? Because I feel like it kind of fell a little flat. But I mean, it is the first episode, so they welcoming everybody back and all this other type of bullshit. But let me know what y'all thought about it. I definitely appreciate y'all for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and if you care, go ahead and share. And subscribe if you fucks with me, and I'll fuck with y'all in the next video. Bye.